All right, guys, welcome to Sports Gossip. Your host here, DK. Here you have it, 2013 New York Yankees batting lineup. Pleased to say we have a special guest in the house today. What's up, Trey? How's it going, man?
Pretty good with my shows. I'm just asking about your shows. And how do you feel doing your own shows?
Awesome, man. I can't complain. You know, got a lot of viewers and got a good audience out there, and I like to give them a great show. So let's get right into it. There you have it. You see the lineup here, and this is just my personal projected lineup here. I believe that Girardi would bat Gardner first, Jeter second, Cano on the number 3 spot, and Tex in the 4th spot. Now, a lot of you probably did a once-over of the lineup here, and you're saying, well, where's A-Rod? Here's the biggest thing. Now, we all know that the Yankees picked up Hafner. They picked up Youkilis. Now, the Hafner signing was kind of odd because if you guys looked at my other show about A-Rod and the PDs and A-Rod being linked to the Miami clinic, at that point, it was just speculation. But then after that report came out, all of a sudden they made a big splash to get Hafner to be their DH. Now, that was once a role that Raul Ibanez was supposed to fill. But, of course, they missed out on the free agent signing with him, or I should say the re-signing with Raul Ibanez, and he went back to Seattle. So we're going to see how all this, plays out. But with, Rodriguez having the hip surgery, supposed to be coming back a little bit after the All-Star game, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I think the Yankees, the front office is kind of saying, we're moving on without A-Rod. And I actually like the sound of that. Now, they still have star power. I know a lot of times we look at things and we say, well, all these other teams are making these big splashes. But let's not forget, guys, it wasn't too long ago, the offseason of 2008. We signed some big guys. Burnett's not with us anymore, but we got Tex, we got CeCe, we got the ring in 09. We still have a all-star power heavy lineup. I mean, like I said, Gardner batting first. And I'm going to get into that in just a moment because I really don't like that. But you have Gardner batting first. You've got Jeter in the 2 slot. You've got Cano hitting 3rd, Tex hitting 4th, Grandy hitting 5th, and Uke hitting 6th, Hafner 7th, Ichiro 8, Cervelli 9. Now, there's been speculation that we're going to have maybe Austin Romine. Nobody really knows. We've got Cervelli, got another backup catcher. I don't like it. I really don't like that we didn't go out and we didn't go and sign a catcher. Or even Russell Martin. We let Russell Martin go. And I'm not a big Russell Martin fan, but he was good with the pitching staff. How do you let something like that go? But now back to Brett Gardner. And I bring his name up because I'm not a fan of Brett Gardner. I think he's much more of a utility player. Girardi's given him a lot of chances. Maybe he sees himself in Gardner. I don't know. But I don't like that. The reason why I say that is this. Michael Bourne was on the free agent market. He's looking for a 5-year deal. Of course, Michael Bourne has now signed with Cleveland. And we all know his agent is Scott Boras. He signed with Cleveland. I just feel like if we really want to make another run at the World Series, because we're not going to get there this year. We got swept last year with what we have, and now look at us now. We're not going to get there. Of course, we're going to win the division again. I know all you Blue Jays fans out there think that you guys are going to win it. You're not going to win it. Maybe next time. It's not going to be this time. You guys did great offseason, but you're not going to win it, okay? So sorry. And Baltimore, you're definitely not going to win it. You're not going to have that luck you had with winning all those one-run ball games. It's not going to happen. Tampa, your luck is over. Why don't you guys move to another area? It's just not going to happen. And then the Bo Sox. Yeah, you made some great moves this year to, as you guys like to call it, make your clubhouse better, you ain't winning it either. And hopefully, you know, maybe we'll be in the running for Ellsbury next year. You know, who knows? But, you know, being under that budget of 189 million, it's not working for me. I'm used to the Yankees spending to get what we want. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Don't understand how you don't get Michael Bourn. Gold glove caliber. Gardner doesn't have a gold glove, but we put a lot of faith in Gardner. Gardner is not a proven leadoff hitter, but we're going to still try him there. Or flip-flop and put Jeter there. Because we told Ichiro in his contract, hey, you got to be comfortable with hitting at the bottom of the order. Even though Ichiro had a great season, half season with us when he came over. Hit over 300. So the guy was good. Maybe he got remotivated since in Seattle he was demotivated. Womp womp. I'm just wondering why we didn't make a splash for Michael Bourn. No, he's over 30. I know out there's a stigma that you don't sign guys over 30, and especially guys like that who pretty much use their wheels. You know, how long could someone like that last? But let's really look at Gardner. Yeah, we have a speedy outfield, but how much better could it have been with Michael Bourn in the outfield? That much better, I would say. And then there's talk of getting rid of Grandy, not re-signing him, because we're preparing to offer Cano this great extension. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Maybe somebody can help me out. You guys comment, remember, like us, subscribe to us, the network, Trey Day 1982. Check out our other shows as well. Right now, you're tuned into Sports Gossip. Your host, DK. Special guest, Trey. Co-host of the Trey and Dalen Show. Also of Basketball Wars. I just don't know. Texas coming back, he's going to have a great year. He's going to hit you 30. He's going to drive in 100. Grandy, once again, I don't think he'll hit 40, but at least he'll get you at least 30. Uke, he's going to give us what A-Rod gave us, and even more. I'm expecting Euclid to give us at least 15, 20 home runs, maybe 70-ish in the RBI bracket. Hafner, I don't know. You know, he's been MIA for the past few years, so we'll see. But if he could at least give us 15 home runs, that'd be good. And it still doesn't take away the fact that we lost Nick Swisher. Don't know what that was about. They didn't like his attitude. Sources say in the clubhouse, I mean, come on, we kind of needed that. You know, he boosted us in the times we were down. Did strike out a lot in the playoffs. Didn't do anything. Did an offer. That's not going to work. But nonetheless, you know, what are you going to do when you're missing 25-plus home runs? Ichiro's not going to give it for you. So pretty much you have Uke and Hafner combined together with their home runs. That's going to be what Swisher would have got you with one bat. We'll see. Now, Euclid is a very disciplined hitter at the plate. So we'll see. We'll see how all this will pan out. And then, of course, you got Ichiro down there batting the 8th hole. And then Cervelli. Now, this is weird, too. Cervelli was linked to that Miami clinic as well, those PEDs. So let's see how this is going to pan out. Does this give Austin Romine a chance to prove himself? Well, we're going to see. You know, I'm a diehard Yankee fan. I believe that we're going to make a big splash some kind of way. I just can't fathom that we're not going to spend any money. I just don't understand it. You know, we're not going to spend any money to get anybody. We'll see. They're doing a lot of one-year deals. I mean, they gave Ichiro a 2-year deal. So we'll see. And then there's the case of the captain, Derek Jeter. Is he really healthy? You know, the tabloids called him Derek Eater. Say he's healthy. Say he's running. He's ready to go. So we'll see. And you know Robbie Cano. You know what he's going to do. You know. Don't you know Cano? All right? I'm saying this year he's going to have a breakout year. Okay? You heard it here first. 35 home runs, 125 RBI. You heard it here first. It's going to happen. Matter of fact, he's going to finish in the top 3 for MVP. Okay? Don't really want to talk about Gardner, but I guess I have to. If he's in the leadoff spot, he'll struggle there a little bit, be a table setter. I guess that's what he's supposed to do. So let's say in the leadoff spot, I'm guessing he'll hit 270-ish, I guess that's okay for a leadoff hitter. You know, we'll see. And then, of course, that pitching rotation. Pineda, there's reports out there, which that was a bum deal. We had a catcher, Jesus Montero. You know, that was a bum deal that we got, but whatever. Pineda has been, the sources say reportedly is going to be ready by June or July. So we'll see how that goes. You know, that will be a fresh arm in the rotation. But we're signing all these old guys. Kuroda, we signed him back. Don't understand it. Pettit, we signed him back. Okay, he'll get us 11 or 12 wins. But then we can't depend on him for the playoffs. And then CC, we need him to return to form. Get us 20 wins, CC. And then be a workhorse in the playoffs. We need you. We need you bad, CC. So you have it there. You know, Jaba's, you know, he's fresh, but please don't put him in the rotation. Leave him in the bullpen. And then we have Phil Hughes, of course, which I think they're going to use him as trade bait. I think they're going to dangle him out there. He's done. I think they should have tried to get rid of him a long time ago, but we'll see. I'll say Phil Hughes might get us 15 wins, maybe. And if he sucks during the All-Star break, look for him to get demoted. And or maybe trade bait. You know, I don't know. I don't know who else is out there. Maybe we'll sign Kyle Loesch. You know, the Cardinals walked away from him. You know, that's kind of odd. So maybe there's some pickings out there, slim pickings, but maybe there are some slim pickings out there for us. So there you have it. Once again, lineup here: Brett Gardner, Derek Jeter, Robinson Cano, Tex batting fourth, fifth Curtis Granderson, sixth Kevin Youkilis, 7 Travis Hafner, number 8 Ichiro, number 9 Cervelli. Hey Trey, got anything you want to say, buddy?
Well, what I want to say is, how did he get injured by a hip?
Well, the thing about it was, A-Rod's been battling this hip. I really think it's dealing with steroids. I think after steroid use, what I've been seeing is that a lot of these guys who are on those PEDs, their bodies just break down, and they're not the same anymore. And for the past 2 or 3 years, or I say 2 years.
Look at Cervelli. No one really would like him as a night guy. They should trade him for Michael Bourne. Yeah, that would work for.
But then we wouldn't have a catcher. I mean, we would have a catcher, but it's too late.
We should get Russell Martin back.
Well, it's too late because he signed with Pittsburgh. So, you know, that's the biggest thing. You know, the Yankees waited too late. Way too late. So there you have it. There's my review. 2013 Yankee lineup. And we'll see. You know, like I said, you heard it here first. They're not going to go to the World Series, Yankee fans. I'm sorry. I would love them to. But they don't have any of that magic that they had in 09 or any of the other years that they wanted. You know, if you look at this lineup, you know, comment. Let us know. Do you think there's magic there? There's a lot of gelling that has to take place. And it's just not there. It's not there. We'll see you next time. Sports Gossip. I'm your host, DK. Thanks.